Was it assault or the kid's fault? Well, an Auburn, Washington man, is there any other kind, has been charged with a felony after he slapped a 10-year-old boy who wouldn't shut up during a movie. Young Hyun Kim, I know I destroyed that name, says the youngster and several of his friends kept yelling and throwing popcorn at the screen while he and his girlfriend were watching Titanic 3D. The 21-year-old lost his temper, struck the kid, bloodying the kid's nose and knocking out a tooth. When police informed Kim how old the victim was, he said, quote, hung his head down and said he thought the person was a grown man. Kim faces months in jail if convicted. But let's hear it straight from the hero's mouth, along with an awesome reenactment courtesy of a local news team.
I was holding my madness. I mean, I was kind of mad, but I was holding my madness and trying to keep watch a movie.
Kim says finally he had enough. He hopped a row of seats and told the boys to stop talking, but they wouldn't listen, which he says set him off.
Like, I didn't mean to do it, but it happened.
Somebody's getting a Peabody. I don't know what a Peabody is, but anyway, I might be a medical procedure. Meanwhile, the perp involved in this attack remains uncharged. We couldn't show you what happens next because, frankly, it's brutal. Well, it's kind of arousing in a way, depending on how you were raised as a child. Something that anyway. Okay, we're always looking at movie screens for our movie heroes, Bernie, but our real action hero was in the theater.
Yes, and that was my man, Lil Kim there, whatever the hell his name was. Yeah, look, listen, the kid was there. He should have smacked the kid's parents, really. I mean,
yeah, he made the mistake. You don't want to hit the kid, but then again, you must have felt like doing it once in a while. Have you ever told somebody to be quiet at theater, it's a kid, and they think they have immunity because they're a kid?
Oh, they're snot-nosed little jerks.
Yeah.
You want to smack them right in the mush, and, you do sometimes want to see blood, as bad as that is. You don't want it to happen, when sane impulses come back to you.
Yeah.
However, you can't knock the kid's teeth out.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong. We have to draw the line somewhere, Sandra.
First of all, everybody's going to know now that this 21-year-old guy was with his girlfriend at the Titanic, right? You've got that to worry about. Listen, this kind of reminds me about that commercial, where one person witnesses another person doing good in society, holding the door open for someone, and then she witnesses it, so she goes and does something good. I fear that this really causes a spiral effect. This kid, even though he's going to be fine, they'll give him a new tooth, he's going to go on the rest of his life thinking it's okay to go smack people and you don't get your way.
I disagree. You're talking about the kid? No, the kid's never going to talk again in the movie theater.
I don't know.
Because he doesn't have any teeth.
There was a kid, Joe. I went to see a comedian, Neil Hamburger, and a guy was throwing coins at Neil Hamburger and hitting him. And I was with Neil Hamburger's wife, and she walked over and punched him in the face. That kid, he was like 17, will never ever throw another coin.
He learned his lesson.
He learned. So, do you think this is a positive experience?
Well, I'd say this is an example of why I don't go to the movies anymore.
Yes.
I keep getting smacked by Korean men. They're tired of my nonsense. I think we've been there. Obviously, it must have been a heck of a shot if he knocked the kid's tooth out.
Yeah, that's a hard.
He shouldn't have hit the kid, but I can understand his frustration when you go over. There's a little punk sitting there with his mom.
Good parenting.
Yeah, right. But we don't know. We've only heard his side. But I think it's obviously that he was watching Titanic.
He looked pretty remorseful, didn't he?
He looked sad, but was he afraid that they're going to ruin the ending?
Yeah.
It's Titanic 3D because he said the kid got hit by an iceberg or something,
Yeah, there you go. Bill, that is the real outrage, Titanic 3D. If you need that, just get on a real boat.
That's the greatest movie ever made. I don't know where I am right now. You guys don't agree with that. First of all, I have to disagree with you. I don't go to movies anymore because of kids like this. I don't go to movies anymore because of Battleship. But I do have, we finally got a statement from Billy Zane. We might have some audio. My heart will go on for this toothless film fan, as it does for each new generation that falls in love with this timeless story of Jack Rose, and of course the misunderstood yet critically hailed character I so richly portrayed by the name of Calden Cal Hockley. To paraphrase one of my more memorable lines, you can be blasé about some things, Rose, but not Asian man on kid violence.
Wow.
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 Wow. I think you can't. I mean, he said it best.
Yeah.
Very deep.
Well, from one Billy to another.
I just want to say we don't condone adult on child violence.
No.
Billy Zane seems to.
But I do condone teaching people manners the hard way.
I bet you the rest of the audience cheered.
Yeah, theaters have become a cesspool of uncultured, unmannered.
What theaters are you guys going to? And what
New York.
time?
Well, we go.
Are you going to them?
I go to the ones at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes. No, I'm sorry. I don't even go. I refuse to go. I told my wife that all theaters have bed bugs, and that scared her. So now I don't have to go. It was a lie. All right, do you have a comment on the show? Email us. It's redeye@foxnews.com. Hope she doesn't watch tonight. And to see, leave a voicemail, my direct line. Call 212-462-5050. Still to come. The halftime report from TV's Andy Levy. He's a bed bug.
Tonight's halftime report is sponsored by pianos. That musical instrument consisting of keys attached to small hammers that, when pressed, strike metal wires inside a fixed wooden case to produce notes. Thanks, pianos.